Hi, I'm Christine Weber. Welcome to my weekly live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And please leave a comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. Also, let me know what other topics you want me to talk about in these live streams. So today I'm going to share one technique that you are welcome to add to your yoga classes. If you're working with folks who are concerned about cognitive decline, there's a lot of concern about the topic out there. And part of that is because the population is aging. So as people move into that 65 plus age range, they start getting a lot more messaging around, the brain starts to lose its sharpness. People start to become more concerned about Alzheimer's, which is statistically much higher in the 65 plus population. Excuse me. And so a lot of people, that's human beings are predominantly mental beings. We have physical bodies, but the thing that's unique about us is this capacity for thinking and cognition, problem solving. It's such a dominant part of who we are as human beings, and people are afraid, understandably, of losing those capacities. In my family, I have a lot of Alzheimer's on both my father's side and my mother's side. Even my sister-in-law's sister had early Alzheimer's. I'm not related to her, but I've seen so much of it. And so there's a part of me that really wants to stay sharp. Now, it used to be what people would say is that the thing that prevents cognitive decline are crossword puzzles and Sudoku and doing math and all that stuff. And while all of that is wonderful, and I think people should do it if they like to, what the research shows consistently is that which prevents cognitive decline is moving the body. The issue, of course, is that many older people, people even in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, many people start to experience mobility issues, and they do better with chair yoga for various reasons: balance reasons, proprioception, joint issues, on and on, musculoskeletal issues. So the chair practices can be really, really, really beneficial for many folks in that age category. Okay, so let me show you this practice. I'm sorry, I'm having a little, give me 1 second. I just need a little throat spray. Okay, I'm just having a day. It's I don't usually have a vocal fry, but I sound like it today. Okay, so before I show this practice, one more thing, which is that what does it mean, to use movement practice to help your brain? Like, what are the things you do? Focus, attention, interoceptive awareness are key. And then we use a lot of opposite arm and, arms going in opposite directions, legs doing different things, opposite arm and leg. This is called contralateral movement. And also a lot of crossing the midline movements, right? Crossing the midline is helpful for the brain too. And this is for greater hemispheric connectivity. Now, the hemispheres of your brain do different things. They're lateralized. They're supposed to be. It's not like they're all doing the same thing. They do different things. And so they have to coordinate. The hemispheres have to coordinate their efforts. And they do that through a part of the brain called the corpus callosum, which is white matter, or the axons of the neurons that go through and connect to the opposite sides. So the cross-lateral and contralateral stuff is like making you use the sensory motor cortexes on both sides of the brain at the same time and firing up that corpus callosum. That's basically the theory behind it. Okay, so this one I really love because it involves the opposite. It involves coming back to the midline, crossing the midline a little bit, and it involves a little kind of confusion. Your brain has to sort of pick up on what you're doing. Now, I usually you can start with the right hand on top or the left. I usually start with the left hand on top. This is from Qigong, by the way. And you sort of are feeling a connection between your hands, if you like. But there's sort of a feeling of magnetized energy or just sticky kind of feeling between your hands. The elbows lift a little bit, the chest lifts. And then as you inhale, you separate your hands as if you're separating that energy. My right hand holding a little bit, my left hand a little, and you open the arms to the side. The eyes go, excuse me, eyes go towards the hand that's facing up. So you look at the hand that's facing up, and when you're ready to exhale, you bring the hands back in. But now I'm going to switch which hand is on top. And then inhaling to the other side, looking at the left hand. And when I exhale, bring the hands back and switch which hand is on top. So it feels a little bit, if you've never done it before, it feels a little confusing at first, which is good, right? That's the brain trying to make sense of this movement. I want to do it slowly because the mindful awareness is the key piece of neuroplasticity here. Inhaling, opening, exhaling, and back, exhaling, taking it back. Inhaling and opening it up. So you can do it as many times as you like. Also just like a nice chest stretch. And it's helpful for posture. You feel it in the muscles. Muscles between your shoulder blades are getting stronger. Now, when you're ready, bring your hands back. Usually it would have been the other way. Yeah. This way. Anyway, my brain is getting confused. I started with my left hand on top, so you would finish with your right hand on top. It's not essential, but it gives you that kind of symmetry and balance. And then I start to play with the energy between my hands, just feeling that kind of a stickiness feeling, if you like. The energy between the hands and kind of feeling like that energy has grown a bit. Then you can take that energy and you can put it into your chest if you like. If you need, like today, I could use it in my throat. You need some strengthening for the lungs, perhaps, or put it into your belly if you like. The internal organs are affecting cognition all the time. It's not like your brain is separated from the rest of you. So, and the Chinese knew this, the Ayurvedic, the Indians knew it too. The health of the organs, it will affect the health of cognition. And we all know it because, you've probably met somebody with cirrhosis or a liver disease that has some cognitive changes. The same thing with diabetes, advanced diabetes, heart disease. Those are considered on-ramps to Alzheimer's disease, actually. So taking care of the organs through diet, exercise, mindful awareness, putting the hands on your body, imagining you're breathing, bringing beautiful healing energy to these places in your body. That sort of daily self-care, we can consider it part of a prevention strategy for cognitive decline. Thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, and I'll see you next week. Take care.